Hey everybody, welcome once again to another Low on Health Rambling. Today is March 17th.
I always make you laugh.
Yes, you do. 2013. This is basically day 3, part 3 of MegaCon 2013, in which case we were fighting back at Rose's place.
And MegaCon is now over.
And MegaCon is finally over. My voice comes and goes.
It gets squeaky.
It gets squeaky.
Oh, it's so
you know,
cute.
I can easily control it, but it's straining me on my body.
Yeah.
So we had a really good time at the convention.
Yes.
Hopefully I'm going to edit some more videos so you guys can see stuff. But really much liked it. I wore my Tobuscus t-shirt today, in which case I got a lot of shout-outs for it.
And I wear my t-shirt.
She wore her pony shirt. But it's a real quick thing, like, because this was MegaCon, a reason why I really wanted to go to MegaCon this year was, like, the whole Star Trek Next Generation cast was going to be there.
Yes.
Like, everybody you could think of was going to be there.
Yeah.
So I mentioned to Rose, almost kind of commissioned her to basically make a chibi, like, Star Trek Next Generation cast, but not just the basic cast of them, but
everyone that was going to be
everybody that was going to be there. So she threw in Q. In which case, I told her to do that, in which case she did. We sold a couple of them, maybe not as much as we had hoped.
Yeah, well, the fans of Star Trek are not necessarily going to cross over the fans of chibi anime art style. So it's a very niche market, which I knew going into it, but it was very fun to draw.
One of her more popular prints actually was she did this Booby GLaDOS. That was Sexy GLaDOS. That was very, very popular.
Yes. I was very happy with how popular it was.
But I commissioned to do the Star Trek one, and during basically Sunday, kind of got slowed down and everything. And I'm like, you know what? Go take 2 copies of the print and go see who you can get them signed by. But definitely get it signed by Will Wheaton, which of course is like, you know, basically a geek mecha god at this point in time.
He was Wesley Crusher in Star Trek Next Generation for any younger viewers that might not have seen it.
Yes.
That was out a long time ago.
Probably, like, a lot of people that we talked to didn't know who he was from Star Trek. Like, you have to mention he's from Big Bang Theory, in which case I have no idea who he's been in Big Bang Theory.
He is himself. He's evil Will Wheaton in Big Bang Theory.
I've just seen him film, you know, a bunch of other stuff. He's on the Guild and couple D&D things and other side projects that he's done.
He's a really nice guy.
So, well, don't spoil it. So, I basically told her, go ahead and try to get as many signatures as you can, reasonably priced. And you did. So you took 2 copies. I'm like, okay, make sure you get Will Wheaton and just see if he wants a copy of it.
Yes.
Because, you know, we have multiple copies, just give it to him. What can go wrong?
Yeah.
So you actually went over there.
Yes, and I got, in which case I went and I saw John Delancey first, which he was, this is the print, he was, let's see, wrong side, he was Q, and so I got him to sign it, but it was pretty funny because he actually signed it over here in the corner next to Wesley Crusher.
Another thing about Q has actually kind of gotten another resurgence of fandom because he actually played Discord.
He does the voice for Discord.
I'm in My Little Pony, so it's kind of helped the My Little Pony crowd too. So that's why he's popular. But this was basically everybody who was there for our singers. I mean, Patrick Stewart was there, Riker was there, Troy was there, everybody was there.
Yeah.
Another side note too, every now and then I would try to go see if I could see them. Like, I wasn't going to get my signature or a picture with them, but I would leave to just go see the stars being signed, in which case I was able to see Riker, Data, Worf, Will Wheaton, and Dean Cain was also there. A lot of people were there, but a lot of the times I never got to see Patrick Stewart or some of the other ones because their lines were so long for people to, like, get their signs. I couldn't actually get a good angle on them.
Yeah. I didn't even see several of them I didn't even get to see. And Jordy I really wanted to get, oh, I'm a horrible fan. I'm forgetting his name.
LeVar Burton?
Yes, LeVar Burton. Shut up. I'm terrible with names sometimes.
So nonetheless, she gets John Delancey's.
Yes, I got John Delancey,
of course, up here.
He signs up here. So whenever I went to get Will Wheaton to sign it, I'm like, well, John Delancey kind of macked up on your spot. Could you please, I'm like, you could sign next to him if you want, because that would be funny. And he said sure, and he signed it there for me. In which case I gave him one of the prints, and I'm like, this is my art. I drew it special for this convention because I knew that you all were going to be here, and I'd love for you to have a print. And he said, oh my gosh, thank you very much. He's like, would you mind if I took a picture of you holding the print? And I said, God, yeah, sure. And so I did, and he's like putting on his phone. I'm like, are you? And he's like, do you have a Twitter handle? And I'm like, yeah. So I told him that it was Rose Nightshade, as it is everywhere. And then he's playing on his phone. I'm like, are you tweeting this? And he's like, yes. And he's like, I'm like, oh,
so say what you will about our society of social media at this point in time, but, like, you know, tweeting and whatnot, is it cool to basically have an instance where, like, an actor or a celebrity personality or whatnot actually, like, acknowledges your art and then wants to share it?
Yes, so Will Wheaton tweeted the picture of me holding my print that I gave him.
With your handle. With basically
Yes.
saying, hey, this is Rose Nightshade. She did this awesome art for me. I just want to let you guys know it's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's cool, too, because he even mentioned, too, because he's posting it and he has a bunch of followers.
Yeah, he's like, a bunch of spam bots are probably gonna follow you.
A couple griefers.
Yeah, people might be giving you some grief. There might be some jackass saying, oh, yeah, no, you can't draw. And he's like, man, F that guy, you're amazing. And I was just like, oh, I was floored.
Like, she came back to the table and
Giddy.
she was just
Like,
so super giddy.
it was in like an hour later and I was still like, oh my god. Like, I could not stop, like, making terribly, horribly fangirlish squeals.
So that was like, that was definitely the high point.
That was definitely the high point of my convention.
One of the celebrities actually kind of
Thank
acknowledged
you,
her
Will
art.
Wheaton. He
So
is
yes, thank
amazing.
you. I went back out to go. I manned the booth basically for like the whole con.
For pretty much all of Sunday,
And
because I was dead from doing commissions.
She was dead from doing commissions, and then she had a chance to explore the floor. So I'm like, go ahead, I'll just man the table. So like the last half hour, I kind of walked around. I was gonna see if he was there because I wanted to go say thank you, or at least maybe get something else on. But he was already gone because they're all packing up.
Yeah.
And then I actually walked the alley a little bit, and because I was looking for art, I don't know what I was looking for. I was just seeing if something jumped at me. And actually,
found a couple things.
I found a couple things. I actually found some Final Fantasy VII magnets from this one artist who had a huge, wide variety of fandoms and animes, and I was actually impressed by what she had. But it was a really good con. A really good con. What you doing?
I was gonna show the one figure that I...
And now she's going off. She actually bought some figures too.
Yeah, I bought a couple of Madoka figures.
Mostly Madoka figures, because that's the main series she's gone into.
Well, Madoka, and then of course Naruto.
Again, she picked up a Naruto one, which we haven't queued up. But see if we
awesome.
She got, of course, a Naruto, because what wouldn't it be with a MegaCon?
Awesome Naruto
But
figure.
overall, the convention, we had a very, very good time. It was just awesome to have Will Wheaton give her mad props for her stuff.
Acknowledge me.
Very
That was
awesome. He's a good guy, and I've been
he was
following
very
his other
nice.
projects, and for him to do that for her, I thought was just cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So I'd like to thank everybody who's watched these. We have a lot of people watching these videos
Yes,
of
thank
what we
you.
were doing. Thank you for your support and just keeping up. And it's actually something. I mean, I used to go to MegaCon all the time with animation. This is like your 4th or 5th time.
Yeah, it's my 4th or 5th time being
Actually-
in Artist Alley. I've been going almost 10 years to
And
Artist
since I
Alley.
went more for this time, more
Or not
from like
Artist Alley,
a
MegaCon.
managerial perspective, I was kind of eyeing what other people were doing, how they have their setups, and it's very interesting of what we might do going forward and just doing stuff, because I really enjoyed it. Actually, as I was mentioning to people, I used to do it for animation, but doing it for her, it's kind of cool because I know where the money directly goes to. And it's really interesting to see people that they can't get this product anywhere else. They can't get it online or whatnot. Not for free. They can't buy a pin from her. They can make it if they really want to. Don't tell them. But it's real cool to actually see people go through her old art, go through the things, and actually see them appreciate it and talk with them and banter with them. And it was really cool. Like, one of my high points of the convention was sitting in the nacho line, which was like 30 minutes for nachos. And there was this younger couple this is maybe their second or third con, and then like the older couple, or not older couple, this older guy who was like the veteran anime fan, my friend John. We were just kind of talking shop, and it was kind of cool to see the young people and the old people and just reminisce. And it was really cool. That was one of the high points actually of the con, was waiting and BSing with people.
Yeah, you really enjoyed that. You were gone a long time too to get nachos on Saturday, but then it didn't take but 2 seconds on Sunday for us to get nachos. Which
but it was real fun, kind of just talking with people, and I actually just from my rhetoric and talking to people, my voice is coming and going.
Yeah.
But
both of our voices are.
We haven't had the hard numbers yet because we haven't factored in expenses and everything, but it was very, very lucrative.
Yeah, it was very profitable.
And you would say definitely your most profitable con.
Yes.
You've gone to.
Yeah, by far, definitely my most profitable con. In which case, if any of my fans, which apparently I have fans, thank you very much.
Yeah, if you came out, other people come out saying they enjoy your art, they follow you on Tumblr, or they saw this and that.
For watching the videos or visiting my website or being a fan of my art. And especially, thank you so very much if you bought anything from me at the convention or even stopped by my booth just to say hi. Because I actually had an unfortunate event where the water pump in my car went out right before the convention, which that was a unexpected $300 bill. So thank you very much. You helped me pay for that. That is paid for, and my car is fixed.
And I apologize for anybody I scared off or ran them away from the booth. He's
a very sweet guy. He just is
very
blunt.
And going forward, we're thinking about doing, because I don't mind doing the tables for her.
So hopefully I will be at another Artist Alley in one of the upcoming conventions this year.
We're going to try.
Going to try to get into AFO. I don't know if they're full yet or not. Definitely will not be at MetroCon because I know that is already sold out. FAE is a possibility. We'll see. Don't know. But hopefully you will be able to see me at a convention in the future, or at least this amazing guy here running my booth and me stopping in every now and then. You'll definitely be able to see my art.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So thank you everybody for watching these and coming to conventions, and everybody's support for everything.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.